will not leave until the alcohol is gone.
The alcohol never goes, man.
Then
It only flows.
you have to hide it.
Ever present.
You have to hide it and then tell your guests,
ever present.
we're out of
Breathing
booze.
underwater's about, man.
Oh my God! Hey everybody! Welcome
Hi, guys.
to the 248th episode of the Angry Calls podcast. My name is Steven. Joining me today, beating up a boat, Chuck.
Big Blue.
Or the boat beat up you? Did you beat up the boat or the boat beat up you?
There was no boat beating.
Oh, okay.
It was boat sanding and then boat painting.
Is that what we're calling masturbation these
I was,
days?
I was actually going to make a joke about that. I was like, beating my heart, Will Roth.
Hey.
And beating himself, Cal Cameron.
Hello.
CorporateCal over on the end.
Same couch guy and Kyra, just different move.
Yeah. So today we've got a whole lot of shit to get through. We're going to talk like Calvin. I'm going to coach Calvin through a discussion on DreamHack because if we just let you talk about DreamHack, it's going to be like a 4-hour podcast.
That's probably true.
So tell me what DreamHack is and where it is.
So DreamHack essentially is the most base idea of it. It's a giant LAN party. So this year was the first year that it was in the United States. So the inaugural U.S. DreamHack was in Austin, Texas, which is about 3.5 hours from us.
From us, yeah. So it's a big giant-ass LAN party.
Giant
and,
LAN
somewhat
party.
of an expo along with it, but mostly it's like a big-ass LAN
It's
party.
mostly a LAN party, and then there's a couple professional gaming tournaments.
Is that something you guys could do? Would do? Would you go take your rig down to a hotel or a...
No.
If I had a rig, I would have taken it. Yes.
You would do why not? Well, why is that not your thing?
I don't know. Something about like the rows and rows and rows of ass crack. I don't want to. I don't want it.
You'd rather just play us online than have to.
Yeah,
LAN.
I'd rather be at my house. I don't want to fucking.
Fair enough.
Would you do
Take
LAN
my
parties in
computer
general?
somewhere.
Like if
Yeah,
we
we
did
used to all the time.
Okay.
I used
Yeah.
to be big into LAN parties.
Just think of this, though, man. LAN parties,
Yeah.
almost zero lag.
There was
Oh, it's
it was
true.
T1 internet,
yeah.
and you're with your buddies. Like
I don't have zero lag. I mean, I
usually don't
have
either.
zero lag because that's the thing. Like I was like, oh,
Yeah.
water bill may not make it, but I'm paying my goddamn
hell yeah,
the best internet I can get at my house.
damn right.
So that when we're playing the Division and something goes wonky, we know it's Jonathan
Right.
every time. It's like, get better internet. God damn. All right, what are we looking at, Cal?
So when you arrive, if you pay for the LAN pass, which I don't know why you wouldn't, the LAN pass essentially means you bring your own rig down and you set up in your computer. So once we got to our row, it has my name listed out and my exact spot where we are. And
Yep.
it's like, hey man, here you are. So
This is you set up, yeah?
This is me set up with some rando right next to me.
What the... That's your monitor? It doesn't seem particularly impressive.
That
No,
seems
my
like
monitor.
a
That's actually
really
not even my monitor. But my monitor sucks.
Oh, okay.
But I'm in the process of buying a new one. So
Okay. Do you find that those lights help you game?
lights. That's not my rig in the back. My rig's actually
He said there
all
was some
black.
randos.
Oh.
So that's somebody else's. That blue light. That's somebody else's.
No, I meant the lighting on your keyboard.
Oh no, it's just fancy to have.
Oh, okay.
I can make this any color I want.
Okay, Caldan, yeah, thanks for letting us know. I'm going to do a couple different things with cameras and the focusing on the edge and stuff like that.
Cameras and camera runs.
Yep, we're gonna.
So
Here's the floor, right?
This is the floor essentially from where we were.
I remember HyperX from PAX.
Yeah, they were there. They weren't doing extreme raffles like last time, but they were doing a HyperX right next to them had a giant Counter-Strike stage set up. So they picked people from a crowd to be put in a drawing, and they were all just playing Counter-Strike Go or
pretty cool.
CS:GO. Yeah, it was really cool actually.
Can I ask you a question, Cal?
Yeah.
Did you ever get embarrassed at any point of having a shittier computer than all these people?
No, I did not.
I was just wondering.
I'm pretty sure I still have a better computer than you, though, Will.
Here's the thing though, is like I guess you don't. I mean, you want to have the monitor that you're comfortable with, but also if you had a huge ass monitor, you'd be taking up too much goddamn space.
Right. The monitor I'm currently getting is going to be a 24-inch monitor, so I'll be happy.
Do
The
they have a limit?
NVIDIA Party Bus.
So short version of this.
I'll give you the short version of this because it's an awesome story. So basically, NVIDIA does crazy, weird, wacky stuff, as Steven knows.
Yeah, I was actually the one that introduced you to the NVIDIA
Exactly.
event because the first one I went to at PAX 1,
Yes.
PAX South 1, was like, I was like, holy shit, man, they're just giving away all sorts of shit. Next year we got to go.
Yep.
So next year they rented out the patio of a steakhouse.
Ruth's Chris.
Gave us all food and drink for free and then did giveaways. And then here,
this is where this got crazy. So it had the same little identical card that we got at PAX saying, "Hey, we're going to be outside the building between 6:30 and 7:30. We're going to pick you up in the buses, and we're going to take you to the event." And I'm like, all right, that's weird.
The event.
So I said, buses, that's weird. So when I went out there and was waiting for the buses, it was fucking NVIDIA buses. I'm like, that's rad. So I get in the bus, and we venture on, and I'm finally in line, and I get a pass. It says general admission. There's a press line, and then there's a goodie bag in the end. Which
A press line.
Yes.
There's a press line and the GA line.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So that was...
I told him to tell
fucking-
everybody he was on a podcast, but he didn't listen to me.
Yeah. So as we're there...
This is at the event.
This is at the event. And the CEO of NVIDIA comes out and greets everybody and starts talking. And then he goes to announce the fact that the GTX 1080 is coming.
Yeah,
It
we'll
is-
show you. There's an image of that.
It is official. And
And
this...
one of the things that the 1080 can do is something called Project Ansel.
And Project Ansel essentially is where you can take a 360 photograph in your game.
That's a new one. Never done that before.
Yeah.
What I was gonna say was, you know how on the Xbox you can tell it to screenshot or record.
Right.
Yeah.
It's essentially that, but in
It's
360
a full
degrees.
360
Just a
photo.
panorama thing.
Yeah, so
Yeah, it's cool.
so if you put on virtual reality like the Oculus Rift or the Vibe and put it on, you could just full circle the
Like you can look
entire-
around
look
that
at your feet
screenshot that you
up, You can
made.
look down.
Now-
It's
Did you bring your Google Cardboard today?
I did.
You did?
Yeah.
I want to see it.
Okay,
I
well,
wanna
I have a couple of Google Cardboards at home.
Do you
actually.
really?
Yeah.
What is The Witness I'm seeing over here? What is
These
that?
are some new games that are coming out, but this is
So
what
Ansel's the Division, The Witness. I don't know what that one is.
What does
That
that
Lawbreakers
third one,
looks like.
Lawbreakers. Witcher 3 will have Ansel. Paragon will have Ansel. No Man's Sky and an Unreal Tournament. But
it's the capability to have that.
these are the initial
Automatic-
games that will
Will
do
have it.
Ansel, right?
Correct.
And then they
Announced the graphics
announced
card.
the actual GTX. And here's sort of where the graphics are. There's the 960, the 970, the 980, and the Titan X. This is power consumption on the bottom here. So the Titan X, uses the most power and gets the most rendering gaming performance. These are the numbers. But the GTX 1080 uses like half of the power and destroys it in its rendering capability.
Yes,
So
it is unreal.
it's a pretty fucking, and that's the beast right there.
Yeah, and so it's just a really cool card. They had set up, just like you mentioned, free drinks, free booze after the hour-and-a-half conference. It was literally all you can drink. You could get doubles, and you could see double by the end of it.
This thing looks like a pickup in Destiny.
And so this
Right, it does.
this card itself is about $700, and that's just the graphics card, of course.
They have different versions of it. They have like
They so far there's only 2, but I'm sure there's going to be a lot more.
But you met the CEO.
I did meet the CEO, and that was really cool. He was just hanging out, talking to everybody, being like, "Thanks for being here," like super happy and really cool.
What you didn't see
Where
was
did your chin go in that picture?
I don't know. That's a really good question.
Angles.
He skipped out the picture of him kissing him in the
You,
next photo.
you said Oculus Rift when you were telling me this story. This is clearly an HTC Vive.
This was one of the things you could do outside the VR room because there's this entirely separate room, Steven.
Oh, okay.
So in the room they had Vibes and Oculus Rift. The one I tried for the actual VR demonstration I did was the Oculus. This was actually demonstrating Project Ansel.
Oh, okay.
So
Is
I
this
was
what you're seeing behind?
no. What I was seeing was going to be in that
In the-
monitor
on the monitor in front of him,
That's
that
a
picture in
selection
picture.
of pictures right to the right,
Oh.
and you can choose.
And you could look around
which
the
environment you want to look
picture.
in.
That's really
exactly.
cool.
And also because
Fucking
it's an NVIDIA,
Dead Mouse.
fucking
They ended it with a performance.
a 2-hour show of Dead Mouse.
He did a 2-hour show.
It was a
Holy
2-hour show.
shit.
We left there at 1:00. He went on at like 11. Yeah, it was insane. And then I met Dead Mouse.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, so it was really really cool. That was Friday, and now at the at it, like I mentioned before, at DreamHack, there's tournaments. There's gaming tournaments, all sorts of silly things. There was a Hearthstone tournament, a professional CS:GO tournament, and then there was like a Rocket League tournament.
Let me ask him.
Yes.
I believe this Counter-Strike Go. I see people playing the game, and they can see the enemy's silhouettes like through the walls and stuff, right?
Yes.
Is that an ability, or can everybody see that all the time?
I think that's only if you're watching in viewer perspective. Like there's a spectator.
Oh, okay. Because I keep
Right.
seeing videos of people playing it online, and I'm like, well, of course he made that amazing shot. He was like tracking him through the wall, but maybe that was
I'm
just
pretty sure that's spectator mode.
this spectator. Okay.
And so this
Anyway, so
this,
your friends were Rocket League
They
players.
were Rocket League players, and they thought they were pretty good, and it just so happens
It turns out they are.
they are really good. They
They
won
won the first place trophy.
the first place trophy for Rocket League. They won $1,000 a piece, which is really cool.
That's pretty fantastic. Who the fuck's rig is this?
That was the one. Okay, so we are literally right behind this. So this dude's rig is dwarfing all of ours and making ours look like they're bitches.
so I had
This,
refrigerator.
this is the dad dick of rigs.
Yeah,
That's
this-
true.
Like,
That's got a lot of
like this.
dad.
I mean, look at that digital readout right there on top.
Dude,
Yeah.
it was gnarly. I had to take a photo of it. It was like one of the sickest rigs, but it was like a fridge. You're absolutely right.
God, is that are those tubes the liquid cooling? Someone who knows shit about shit.
That's what that looks like.
It
yeah.
looks. I'm pretty sure that's what that is.
It's a shitload of fans. God damn. So and then you were participated in the next day in
I
a
did.
multi-stage scavenger hunt, and you got really close. You ran all over. You literally ran all over town. And what did you end up winning?
I actually ended up winning the GTX 1080, the new graphics card.
Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah, you got one.
Yes, I have one on the way in 8 weeks. And
Oh,
I have
that's
to.
cool.
I have to rebuild a computer because of it. But
Wow.
I have the new graphics card that just came out that will dominate anything on the market.
Can I have
Yeah.
your hand-me-downs?
Yeah, what are you going to do with your
Maybe
other one?
I might have a dedicated streaming service, Steven. No.
No, actually,
won't-
that's a good idea. If you're going to keep up with the streaming, have one rig for your gaming, and then have another rig exclusively for the stream, so that you don't
No,
have the kind
I'll
of
buy it from you.
drop. Fuck you! I'm going to buy it from him.
Straight up.
I need a tower,
Not
man.
if
we'll
I can
buy
buy
it
it
from you,
first.
So overall, you had a good time.
I had
DreamHack. Good?
overall, I had a blast, and one of the coolest parts about DreamHack as well is that it was 24 hours. You don't have to leave the convention center if you don't want to. You could just stay at your computer with your buddies and game the whole time, or you can leave.
It
and
was almost
sleep.
kind of Akon-ish.
Okay.
A kind of Aconish yet, except but the area where the venue is, like the venue people shut down because they're around you, but everybody's still there gaming. So it's just a bunch of people gaming for 3 days straight, essentially.
Nice.
Yeah, there was people that stayed in our road for 3 days. I don't know if they've even bathed. That was the scary part.
The how much did you play? What did you play primarily?
Overwatch. Oh man,
So I learned this week that Overwatch is not Battleborn.
No,
Those are two different. Those are two different games, and you guys can yell at me for being old or whatever. But I had them confused because I
Yeah.
saw Battleborn at Best Buy, and I was like, oh, I think this is that game that because it looks similar. It's in terms of
That was
like
such a grandmother thing to do. Like, I think this is the
Is this
game
the-
that my son's playing.
Madden 2012. That's
Yeah.
cheaper. I'll get it for him.
so
Can I get him last year's? No, you cannot. No, ma'am.
So essentially, the huge difference between Battleborn and Overwatch is that Battleborn essentially is like a MOBA, but in shooter
Yeah.
form. There's lanes, there's positions, and there is the objective to conquer the base.
And Overwatch
And-
is more like a more cartoony with more personality. I don't mean cartoony in a bad way, but like it's swords and guns and
It's a-
fantastic version of like sort of Counter-Strike, right?
It's more Counter Strikey, but more Team Fortress Classic, I would say, more TFC in that aspect.
Yeah, a game guy says Overwatch was fun for a while, but it feels like it's going to turn into CS:GO. And what do you mean by that? Is that good? Is it bad? And how is it going to turn?
I
into
feel like he's
CS:GO?
going to say that because people are going to get to that point where they're
Which
just
is it's so
hitting
competitive
headshots,
where you just
and they're-
you get in and
Right.
you're either it's either the only game you play or don't bother playing.
Right. It's because it's got the King of the Hill aspect, and it's got the escort the payload aspect, and then it doesn't have deathmatch, but every kill you get is assisting your portion of the game you're playing.
So a game that was made famous for like the best deathmatch and the best.
In the
bomb
beta,
planting.
in the beta, deathmatch wasn't there.
Okay. I was about to say, man.
Chuck, you're not a big PvP online person, are you? Like in terms of shooters,
I will go to co-op, no doubt. Like
Yeah.
I'm a support player. So trying to
too.
put me against everybody else, I'm going
Is
to
it
get my
same-
ass
same
kicked.
with you, Will?
No, you
Yeah, man.
guys would love this game then.
I like to have a team.
Yeah.
I like to make friends.
Yeah.
You know,
So
I like for all of us to work together.
not so much for Counter-Strike or
In-
Overwatch.
I used to
or-
play Counter-Strike.
Did you really?
Like out the
Now,
ass,
here's
but
where-
I don't. I don't really like it anymore.
Here's where you're wrong, Steven, about this game, about this, is that there is support positions and players for healing and for everything for your team, so people like Chuck and Will might actually enjoy this.
Okay.
Like I'm the combat medic.
Well,
I
see,
can hold my own
and that
in a
was
fight.
that was why I liked Titanfall, and this is actually the specific reason you didn't like it. But one of the reasons I like Titanfall is like if I started a game and I was bad at shooting other people, like other fuckers, I would just go shoot like the dregs. Like I know I can get points for my team. Like I can still do other shit. But Game Guy does come back with someone who doesn't, sort of what we were saying, someone who doesn't like to have fun will yell at his team if they don't do something his way. That happens in LoL a lot.
Yeah, it does.
Like, man, we're playing games presumably for fun.
Right.
If you're going to yell at me,
You can go fuck yourself.
or if you're going to make fun of Prince, I guess I'll just...
In GTA, we have
Off I
been
go.
yelling at each other
Have you
like
been-
madmen.
Have you been doing heists, or have you been doing... What have you been doing in
Yeah,
GTA?
we've been doing heists and missions, anything to get us money because we all want yachts.
Okay.
That's funny as fuck.
Because now you can have these giant yachts now, right? And so like if my brother, if he fucks up in any way,
Right.
everyone's just like, you're a big piece of shit.
You fucking trash
Yeah.
bag.
You're
Yeah.
a garbage. And
Yeah.
he's like, oh fuck you. And then like 2 minutes later we're like making a joke. And like it's great. We yell at each other to no end.
I want a military base.
Hey, Fringe Loop, thanks for
I don't know if
coming.
you can have that.
Skycar says someone edit Chuck's
I wanted
face
to
on a
fix
medic
that.
from TF2.
Actually,
that'd be pretty
just
good.
make the heavy gunner, the heavy weapons guy. Make heavy weapons guy wear medic costume.
Steven, the
Yeah.
the last thing I failed about the DreamHack and NVIDIA is the fact that they gave us goodie bags.
Right.
And in each goodie bag was, I would say, a value of about $100.
Yeah.
So I'm sporting the T-shirt, but we have one to demonstrate. Show right there.
Calvin got me this, which is bitchin'. I need more shirts.
It's the NVIDIA Order of the 10 T-shirt, if you can see it. So that's
Flip it over, show that 10.
They're calling it the Order of the 10.
And also only 10 graphics cards were given away at
And you
DreamHack,
got
and
one.
I was one of the 10. They gave Google
It
Cardboard.
does make it seem real.
What is
epic.
that?
It's to put your. So I haven't.
Okay,
even
this
opened
is
it yet.
if you can't afford a PC and an HTC Vive, you can do this. And I excuse
this
me, I have a
actually
couple of these at
work?
home. Yeah, it works pretty well. It's it doesn't like strap to your head or anything. You got to hold it up,
Right.
but it works pretty well. You get stereoscopic.
But you put your phone
stuff.
in it.
Yep.
Yeah.
We can test it later before we leave.
Yeah, I want
And
to.
Absolutely.
one of the cool things is like you can watch any movie or like any YouTube video in it, and what it'll do is because it blacks out your vision, it sort of feels like you're sitting in a big giant theater.
Wow.
It's neat.
Okay, they gave us the GeForce
I
GTX
want-
energy drink.
I want it in me.
I feel like that's how Sunset
Overdrive.
Overdrive
Yeah,
happened.
that's
is
that's a good point.
So don't drink that.
And so,
I want it so bad.
and then it just
Oh my
says,
God, what have
thank.
you done?
It says, thanks for attending. Now get your game on a little NVIDIA piece of paper.
Yeah.
And they gave us the new Mirror Edge game for like a $60
Mirror's
game.
Edge Catalyst.
Yeah, Mirror Edge Catalyst. And
That's pretty cool.
I think it's a
That is
sticker.
cool.
I think a sticker and some. Oh, they like headphones. They give us a bag of fucking headphones, NVIDIA headphones. I don't know.
Oh, let me see this.
It's like a little cool little bag. I haven't even looked
Oh,
at them
check
inside
this.
there. See if they're good or not.
Yeah, I want to see the
quality.
their earbuds, obviously. They're
they're
free.
earbuds.
Yeah, they're earbuds.
And then the bag is pretty cool. So I like.
You know who had the best earbuds in the world? Zune.
Oh, Zune had some.
Dude,
good
yeah.
The Microsoft Zune earbuds, unparalleled.
ones. Yeah, they
Zune-
were. I loved the
Zune was just a beast of a creation.
Yeah.
So
We miss you, Zune. Hashtag come back soon.
So that was DreamHack, and I will go again.
Good. I think I want to go next time.
You just
Yeah.
tickled me with that comeback
With-
Zune. It was good.
Thanks,
Hashtag
man.
comeback Zune, dude.
I'm doing a much better job at listening to you today. Did you see my
Yeah.
post on Facebook like a couple weeks ago?
Yeah.
Because I was going back and listening to the old
I
show.
wasn't
was
aware that you
he's
never
saying
listened
really
to it."
funny shit, and I'm not laughing at any of it.
Because you're
And-
such a piece of shit.
Such an
It's-
asshole.
It's that simple.
But okay, so now is the part. Get well, Zune. That's good too, game guy.
yeah.
I like that. As part of the show, we're going to watch some old and some not so old video game commercials. We'll also get a little bit of a history lesson as we're doing this stuff too.
Thank you very much.
So you guys strap yourselves in. We're going to start with a 1991 Sonic the Hedgehog commercial.
Oh yes.
With Larry Cedar, who really summons the church lady in this one. If you guys can't hear it, or if there's something wonky, Caldane says, Chuck, I just created your channel a logo.
That
If the
won't work.
NSFWQ.
I gotta say this. I gotta see this.
Okay, I was.
We gotta show this off.
Oh wait, no, I can't.
Yeah, you can.
No, I can't.
No, you can.
He doesn't
We'll
want to give away his
We'll
password.
do it later, man. But if you guys can't hear it or anything, let me know.
I can't hear it.
What the? Did he just touch her inappropriately?
That's
and
what it
run away?
looked like.
That's a
It was
real
a weird angle.
commercial.
Yeah,
For a the limited time onlys for sure.
yeah, that was.
Sega was limited for damn sure.
That was the first. That was the first. Not the first, but that was an early Genesis and Sonic the Hedgehog commercial.
Who the
And-
fuck is Larry Cedar?
Not
Yeah,
a clue.
who the fuck?
Not a clue, but that's who they.
Is that the comedian that was doing the lady?
Horrifying.
Yeah,
Maybe, I
but it was
suppose.
reeked of church lady to me
Oh yeah, dude.
for sure. Next is another Sonic.
By the way,
the
no
Hedgehog.
sound. It says.
Yeah, they're not hearing
I'm not
anything.
hearing.
You gotta turn it up from here, if you can at all.
Is
Yeah, there you go.
let us know if that helps, Sky and Kyra.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
I love this song.
I
And
like
these
that dude's-
really rad.
I want to
Early
wear.
90s
I want to
dudes.
wear what that dude's wearing
I know he's like a fedora.
and a
Wait,
suit
and a
jacket.
suit
Play that
jacket.
one again. Just like that guy at the very beginning, right? The one doing the dancing.
Caldane says that helps, so you could probably even turn it up a little bit more, Steve-O.
Okay, good. I
Let's
think we're good here.
see the mad Marky Mark and the Funky
But
Bunch
oh, you want to see
threads.
See the
Look
guy?
at that
Yeah.
guy.
Oh yeah, dude's
Like-
getting it.
that
Dude,
is
get
bitch.
it.
Like, where did they go to get like? And who was thinking like, okay, we got to sell Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah.
Let's go to like.
Let's go to the
underneath
Subway
Let's go
in New York
underneath the
City.
Staples Center.
Yeah.
And like,
Let's go to the set
But
of
that's
Encino
kind
Man.
of like how the commercial for Link's Awakening was. It had this dude sitting in what looked like a jail cell, and it's pitch black, and it's raining as shit outside, and he's over here rapping about Zelda.
yeah. So this is one that I actually learned a little bit about. In '93, so the Sega Genesis came out, I think, before the Super NES, right? It was after the NES, right before the Super NES, and so they spent a lot of time being like, "We're the 16-bit system, fuck you."
Yeah.
Super NES came out and was like, "Well, now we also are 16-bit," and so Sega had to do something, and this is what they came up with in '93.
Blast
The Sega
processing.
Genesis has blast processing. The Super Nintendo doesn't.
Doesn't.
So what's blast processing do?
Good question. We're not going to answer it.
Super fast action.
You know what? I have never, ever seen Echo the Dolphin move that fast.
Caldane called it.
What if you don't have blast processing?
This was a
You know
huge
what?
thing
Fuck
for them.
you. Super Mario Kart was amazing. Oh God, I love that
There was
scream.
that Sega scream.
I love that scream.
That's wonderful.
So the
What's blast processing? I
blast
don't know, but
processing.
it's cool.
Blast
what it-
processing is the greatest bit of marketing
Yeah.
bullshit that was ever created.
So if you, and I was researching this a little bit, if you pull up the stats for the Super NES and the stats for the tech specs, excuse me, the specifications, the Genesis and for the Super NES, the Genesis trumps SNES on processor speed. They called it blast processing for marketing purposes, but it's the difference between a 7.2 megahertz processor and a 3.6 or something like that. Everything else, though, the Super Nintendo was better and faster on. So like the colors, displayable colors,
sound,
stuff like that,
definitely.
sound bits, stuff like that was all better. That was the one thing that Sega had.
That's the
So
only
that's what
thing
they
had.
focused on.
Yeah, the blast processing.
And it's just, and it's funny that they decided to make fun of Mario Kart in that, which was a phenomenal achievement on the Super NES.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
And people love the Mario
Yeah,
Kart.
I mean
They
all
still
the
do.
characters, and also it was a pretty fast game. It may not have been Sonic fast, but
Yeah.
it's not like it drug. It was a racer for Christ's sake.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But that was pretty good. And yeah, Caldane
Mode
mentioned,
7.
and one of the things was that they ran with was Genesis does what Nintendo don't, and we'll actually get there
Did you see the latest
in just a
Nintendo
minute.
newsletter?
But and this is, I'll pull you guys up again for this. The Legend of Zelda NES commercial.
By the way,
strap yourself in. What? Yeah.
I love the shit out of this game, just for the record.
The original NES.
And yes,
Legend of Zelda. Yeah. Strap yourself in for this one. Hey, Chris, call me Chris. Only shows up when Cal's here.
Yeah, what up? Call me Chris.
He loves you so much,
That's
man.
my dude right there.
So
Did you
much.
see the latest Nintendo newsletter?
Whoa, nice graphics. I'd like to get my hands on that game.
You mean you haven't played it yet? You can play it on my Nintendo Entertainment
I
System.
feel like that's how I looked in middle
It's
school.
the Legend of Zelda, and it's really rad. Those creatures from Ganon are pretty bad. Octoroks, Tektites, Libras too. But with your help, our hero pulls through. Yeah, go Link.
Put your
Yeah,
glasses
get
up.
Zelda.
What the dudes?
Intense.
The Nintendo Entertainment System.
Intense.
Your parents help you hook it up. The Legend of Zelda sold separate.
Your parents help you hook it up.
And I guarantee you,
Like you're gonna open an NES and go, well, fuck it, don't know what to do.
Yeah.
what do I
Not
do with
gonna-
these things?
Not gonna ask anybody for help. That's not my style.
I guarantee you, you try to show that to the kids nowadays, like, are you sure this
There's-
is the Legend of Zelda?
Here's
Why
a-
did they market it like this?
A worse one.
Nintendo Entertainment System.
Is that a thief?
Which way you go? Good times.
What the fuck?
It's like the interpretive dance of Zelda enemies.
Interpretive dance mimes.
The
What the
Legend of
fuck?
Zelda.
Like,
That's the most insane
was this
commercial.
I know,
was,
right?
was this commercial directed by David Lynch? What the fuck was that?
It's pretty Lynch.
Did he do like a lot of crack before he did that? Like,
Eraserhead endorses the Nintendo Entertainment System.
like what the
That
fuck?
truly makes no fucking sense.
Like it's actually somewhat disturbing.
Yeah, that was really bizarre.
Yeah, no, that's really fucked up.
Yeah.
Which way to go?
Yeah.
And that yeah, it's
It looked like
it had
Tim and
that-
Eric made that.
Yeah, like,
here's a more recent one from Mario Party.
Yeah. We're getting calls about a wild party over here. Know anything about it? I didn't think so.
Are you sure, Jonathan Taylor Thomas?
Mario.
It's me.
Fuck you.
Welcome to Mario Party, where you and 3 friends battle it out.
Do you guys
all
remember
night
all those
long.
times we used to sit around and shove each other and shit while we were playing video games?
Oh yeah.
Just get
We didn't
going.
shove each other. We shoved each
Only on
other's
Nintendo
sticks.
64.
We just reached over and went.
you just reach over
No,
and touch somebody
no
else's
happy
stick
ending
there,
for
Chuck?
Mario. They arrested
Right.
him.
They arrested Mario. He's going to prison,
Yeah,
and he's gonna get Luigi'd.
yeah, he is.
I don't think I have the Witch Doctor one, Caldane.
That
I've got
one
a
was
whole
a good one.
shitload,
The
but
Dr. Mario.
Here's one that
Slightly
was
racist.
upsetting to me.
Get out there and remember, you're a tiger, kid. A tiger. That's the champ. Now he's running. How you feeling, kid? Good, good. That's using your head. Strategy. You're a genius, kid. A real fucking
Right.
Nerd. You're an animal,
If you
kid.
play Punch Out,
Don't
Super
worry,
Punch
kid.
Out,
It'll heal.
you will die.
You personally will get your ass kicked.
I like how big
Only 12 guys
Tyson
go.
is,
You're
too.
the king, I tell you. The king.
It's not Tyson. It's Mr.
So the man
Sandman.
fucking died in the ring.
Wow.
Yeah,
And that was supposed to sell a game.
I remember the Play It Loud thing that they did for the Super Nintendo right around the mid '90s.
yeah. Mario Party is the friendship killer, Sky and Kyra. Yeah, nobody changed afterwards.
So this is like the Mario cult.
The one wearing blue.
We'll see.
Jesus. That's a lot. Okay. That's scary.
Super Mario. 1,
That didn't
2,
even-
and 3. There's
Fucking
power in
Neurolopatep
numbers.
over there.
Nintendo.
Super Mario
Now
3,
you're playing
what
with
a
power.
And what a
Nintendo Zone
monster. What a
Now you're
master.
What a
honest.
great game.
Yeah.
Can I be honest?
Yeah.
I fucking hate Mario, and I think he's one of the worst characters ever created.
Wow.
Why?
Talk about friendship killer.
Hold on a second.
No.
We're gonna come back here and let Will describe what the fuck he's talking about here.
I just think that this little mustached man is what? Why?
Why am I
Shigeru
supposed to?
Miyamoto
Why am I supposed to
said-
like this thing? Why am I supposed to care that this about
Who looks
this
like a
world?
rapey uncle?
Yeah, who's trying to continuously
Maybe you
find this
have-
girl who just keeps going off with this guy.
Right? Yeah. Like take the hint.
Yeah.
Shigeru Miyamoto said, and I quote, "I could not come up with a cool character, so I came up with Mario."
Yeah. And there it is.
That was like back when Mario was brown and red.
How did people
And
buy
yellow.
into that?
For shame, Will, says Sky and Kyra. And Game Guy, yeah, I'm with you. Nintendo lost me at the Wii.
They lost me at the Wii too.
Late Wii cycle.
I got the
gave
Wii.
up.
The Wii the day it came out.
Me too.
And then I was like, all right, I'm done with this machine. It's gonna rot. It does.
The Wii U came out, didn't give a shit.
Nope.
Apparently, no one else did either.
No.
And so, like,
Nintendo's
sorry,
gonna have to cut the
Nintendos.
shit and just make a fucking console that's like a console.
well, or they just do handheld stuff.
Yeah, they're really good at handheld.
Their handheld stuff's stellar
Yeah.
because they make really good, simple games.
Yeah. But
It's either trying too hard.
how can you
the
let a
tryhards.
legacy like Ocarina of Time on N64 like? How can you let that
Wait,
fade?
the legacy is The Legend of Zelda, not Ocarina of Time.
Yeah.
Ocarina of
I'd
Time
kill
on
your-
N64
I disagree. I
is
think
one of the greatest games ever.
I think that you're saying as
I'm
an old
with-
person that Legend of
Oh,
Zelda.
thank
no,
you.
No, what I'm saying is someone
Yeah,
who
an
like
old
grew up
person.
with an
Yeah,
NES, which
yeah.
I don't.
And
think,
I did.
Did you have an NES when you were a kid?
Did
Oh.
you have Zelda and
Well-
and Link 2?
I had a
You know,
idea.
Final Fantasy has a
Still do.
long legacy.
Me too,
But
have.
the thing that made it that made everybody recognize it was 7.
Yeah.
The thing
When
that sold it
PlayStation
to
owned it.
everybody else.
The thing,
and
the thing that
sold-
everybody remembers is the thing that destroyed it. And that happened with Zelda, and that happened with Final Fantasy.
And same thing with same thing with Ocarina of Time. As Ocarina of Time was made, it was a phenomenal achievement. It opened Zelda up to everyone else, and then every other game was Ocarina after that point. And it became so. And that's Nintendo also. It became so watered down and samey that I couldn't possibly give a shit.
Right.
Yep.
It's true. But it's just so upsetting. Because you look at a game like Ocarina of Time and the story of Zelda and how whimsical, wonderful it is, how it brings us back. And then you look at a game like Witcher 3. Now imagine those capabilities but in the storyline of a Zelda.
Oh yeah.
How incredible that would be.
Yeah. I know, I'm with you,
It's
man.
just Nintendo just doesn't have the fucking brain power to carry it out. They don't. They're fucking morons.
I'm with you. I'm with you.
No. I'd
Let
buy
him
it.
have it.
I'd buy it.
Thank you.
Let him have it. I agree. So this is what Caldane referenced earlier. This is the Genesis Does.
16-bit arcade graphics.
Better put it.
16-bit sports action.
Pat Riley basketball. I don't even know who the fuck Pat Riley is.
Pat Riley is that guy from
Get Joe Montana free, Pat
the-
Riley
the-
free,
the
Buster
thing
Douglas
that we
free,
can
Super
figure out
Monaco
who is
GP
male or
free, or
female.
Collins free.
that's Pat Riley.
Genesis does
Buy
what
16-bit
Nintendo.
Genesis
Yeah,
system
from
between
Saturday
now and
Night Live.
October
And it was
31st and get an extra game.
That marketing
That cheese factor.
did so well. It was so memorable.
Genesis does.
Fantastic.
More
Here's
Sonic
another-
the Hedgehog.
Hey, guy, you're the first serious gamer I've seen all morning. Check this out. Brand new 16-bit Super Nintendo with Super Mario
Look how far he had to walk down.
Oh, what's this one? Oh, this is a Sonic the Hedgehog.
It was 20 fucking years ago, dude. Come on. That was 25 years ago.
It's like 2 feet back he had to walk by.
Yeah, and they needed another foot back to keep the vent from melting your TV.
Sonic the Hedgehog. More
I like
action,
how
more
even in
speed
their
on Sega Genesis, it's a whole lot
they're like
more
little
complex.
demos back there. Like the guy's like missing all the jumps and shit. Like,
Yeah.
instead of making it like
Fucking
look fucking fluid and cool, he's still like, whoa, shit. Like having to like
Oh, you like
redo
it?
jumps.
The thing that I thought was ballsy was that they made a commercial about a guy trying to sell you a Super NES.
Right.
Like he was literally telling you that the Super NES is better, and then this douchebag kid who I guess you're supposed to be identifying with is what?
That was what he was doing. He was pointing at the Sega Genesis.
No, yeah.
From a first-person perspective, no less.
Right. And so I thought, hey, the balls on that one. Ooh, and this one was good.
No, I don't want to. I don't. Okay, this is fine. Just don't show me. Don't show me Jim Henson's Star Fox, please.
Oh, one of the newer ones.
Well, that was a thing even then.
Isn't this game still worth a ton of money?
Yeah. Not this
most,
one.
Most games unopened are like would be worth something.
The one you're really looking for. Oh, there it is. The Star Fox. The Star Fox like a demo version. Or there was a special version of Star Fox that was made, and they only made like 20 or 30 copies of it. That one's the one that gets you some mad bank.
That's true. So, see if you can spot the cool thing about this one.
I'm Batman. That was every kid's dream was playing this on a huge ass projection TV. Holy shit!
Yep.
What?
Holy shit!
Yeah.
Is that Paul Rudd?
Yes!
Whoa.
Ant-Man's playing Super
Whoa.
Nintendo!
That's
That's
Paul
awesome.
Rudd before we all knew him.
Oh, that's so cool!
Yeah, he's playing one of my favorite
This
games
is
of all
pre-Clueless.
time.
And he was rocking a pretty cool trench coat.
Yeah, it was.
So as
Holy
far
shit,
as,
Hitman!
as far as ads go from the early '90s era that we've been watching,
took the
that
cake.
one's like that one's the fucking
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a great one.
Honestly,
Good
because
shit.
it wasn't
F-Zero
dumb.
on there too.
It was a guy, he as a kid, he came up to the thing, fucking exciting screen shit going on. All the other kids are like, what the fuck's going on?
Yeah.
It made sense.
And it looks badass the whole time,
and
too.
it made me want to play and invite
it's
all my
Paul Rudd.
friends.
Now that's my.
So
You
second
don't have
last.
to invite all your friends. They just come over anyway. They see all the glowing lights and like, ooh. Yeah. What? The lady did not skip leg day, did she?
Zombies Ate My Neighbors, dude.
I never played this game.
This
actually.
is one of my
The fuck
favorite
is wrong with
games,
you?
dude.
I never played this game either.
Oh,
This
this
game
is
was
great.
badass.
Really?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
This game was awesome and kind of scary at the same time.
Yeah.
Because, like, you were constantly running, like, and they were all...
You couldn't
place.
stop.
And you couldn't see
Yeah,
very
it
far
was-
ahead of you.
right,
So
right.
you're over here trying to.
And it was a great co-op game.
Yeah, it was.
So
It
good.
looks fun.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say it
So
does.
the final one that I'm going to show you guys is actually one from really recent, as in the last couple of weeks.
Oh.
I believe.
So
Chuck, I
A
believe
Sega
you've seen it.
commercial?
No, Chuck, I believe you've seen it.
Oh shit. Oh god damn.
Colonel, long time no see.
Snake, today's briefing is of the utmost importance.
No, it's
What is
not.
it, Colonel?
I'll be
haven't
telling
played
you
any of
all
these
about the
games.
Ford Focus SE.
A Ford?
Yes,
What?
Snake, you should know. The Ford Focus SE comes with a standard rear view camera. Plus, it has
Why
an
are
EPA
they-
estimated 36
like
highway
in
miles
Japan?
per gallon.
No, this was here.
EPA estimated
Are you fucking
36
serious?
highway
Yes!
miles per gallon? That's remarkable.
That's
Yes,
fucking
Snake.
stupid.
The Focus SE is the perfect vehicle for driving around Shadow Moses Island.
No,
Oh,
it's
Colonel,
not.
let me stop you.
First
I'm
off,
gonna Fulton extract
You
myself
don't
a
market
Ford Focus
cars
SE
to
right
the
now.
gamers.
But
I mean, you
Snake,
can,
that
but
technology
That's
hasn't
just
been
it.
used
You've cut out-
since
you've cut out, like-
1984.
more than half of your fucking target.
We're gonna ask you to go outside.
And if I was Snake, why the
can't
fuck would I
believe
want to
that.
focus?
Caldane, excuse me, guys. I'm gonna go buy a Ford Focus.
See, here's the thing.
Like, what the fuck?
Part of me is upset. This is something that Mike said, and I agree with him. Part of me is upset that they've sort of bastardized and sold out something that I hold very dear.
Right.
On the plus side, they're speaking my language. Like, if every commercial for Tide detergent and, you know, Ford Focus and shit like that was using characters that I like, thanks.
Yeah.
So I'm of two minds of this.
Yeah.
How do you guys feel?
If Wendy's was showing their new spicy chicken sandwich and they were like, Geralt of Rivia is here, why don't you? I'd be like,
he
I'm
fucks
gonna
on a
go eat-
unicorn
yeah.
with the spicy chicken
I'll be like, I'm
sandwich.
going to Wendy's right now.
I'll see you there.
Yeah. So I do agree with that. I think that, to me, that was like my parents, if they were going to buy a car, they would look at that commercial and be like, what the fuck? Because they would have no clue, you know.
Oh, here we go. We got Chuck's for his Mad Controller
What
playlist.
the fuck?
NSFW guys. And there we go.
Wow. That is.
That's it.
Wow.
Perfect.
Wow.
No.
I feel.
We're not allowed to show nudity.
I like how the veins
You're
in the
gonna do real
dick
nude.
are the letters F and Y. It looks like it's him trying to say "fuck you." Like, thanks.
See you, game guy.
Appreciate that.
Thanks for coming by. Caldane, that was pretty fantastic. And Strandley, thanks for stopping by. Feel free to follow us if you want. Strandley76 says, I talk with my bottom lip. Only that's how badass I am.
Amazing.
Oh, referencing the shit we just watched.
Yeah, he was
okay.
referencing.
That's cool. That's cool. So sort of that bridges the gap where from commercials now to there's some cool machinima that I found. Some of them are really wacky.
Nice.
Yeah.
But I think that this is stuff that you guys will enjoy. The first one is, and we were just talking about GTA 5 earlier.
Nice.
The first one is a trailer made, like just its own story made using the online component of GTA 5.
It's fantastic.
Let me get this straight. You have no job,
last time, you can't smoke in here. Get out.
a totaled car, you've been evicted 3 times,
God damn it!
and you would like a loan.
Well, sounds bad when you put it like that.
This is great.
I feel like I'm out of options, man. What am I gonna do? Alright, hear me out on this one. A buddy of mine has recently got involved in small businesses.
Like with financing?
Yeah, something like that.
Let's just say people would kill for this kind of money.
This might actually work, but we have to do it clean. No casualties, no cops, a quick in and out job. What the hell is that?
24 hours or less?
Satchel charges?
Are you crazy? You brought a bomb!
Dude, it's just to open the door. People do it in movies all the time.
This is like a trailer. Somebody could make a movie on this. Like, actually,
Oh, shit. Bro, turn on the TV.
We have unconfirmed reports last night that 2 men have set off a bomb. Officials are calling it an act of terrorism.
This is pretty fucking
Oh, God,
cool.
no. I mean, I don't get it. I mean, we're white. White people can't be terrorists, right?
LSPD, I have an eyewitness saying that you two recently bought masks. Mind explaining that?
Sex.
During roleplay, we like to wear masks.
We wear masks
together. We roleplay because we're gay.
We're gay.
Well, if anything, and I mean anything, comes up, you let me know.
How did you ever think this was gonna work out?
I don't know. Worked in Breaking Bad. Go, go, go!
It's like my favorite song.
Oh my God, thanks for coming by. What's up,
This is badass. Guys, we need to make a movie in GTA 5.
To make a living when they're wanted
like
by
the
the
shirt.
FBI.
Right? I mean, like, the government is always trying to, like, oppress people.
Totally.
That's where
it's like what they do in history.
Like
politics.
Dude, this is really fucking good.
It's good, right?
Wow. Did they actually make that? This fucking.
Like,
It's the shit, right?
Oh. Caldane! You gave us a deleted link.
That's weird. YouTube the Brothers Mario. Oh, I have seen that. Yeah, that is really good. I think you guys like it.
Dark.
There has been an awakening. Have you felt it?
Is he taking a shit?
Nah.
Oh. What? All right.
What?
What the fuck?
Do the shot. Do the shot.
Is this done on GTA as well or something?
Yeah.
It looks like the 360 version.
And the light.
Doesn't quite have the same polish that the last one had, but it was still a really good effort.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
GTAO. But the mods and stuff, and this is what I'm excited also for the mods for Fallout 4, is I want to see like the other cool shit they can make. So this one was provided to me by Sky and Kyra, actually. It's using TF2, I believe.
It does the Movie Maker.
Time to hide, cowards!
Soon as I see her walk up in the club, I'm a flirt. Winking eyes at me when I roll up on them dubs, I'm a flirt. Sometimes when I'm with my chick on the low, I'm a flirt. And when she's with a man looking at me, damn right, I'm a flirt. Baby, don't bring your girl to me, baby. Baby, don't bring your girl to me. Unless your game is tight and you drop her. Then don't bring her around me because I'm a flirt.
Learn.
That was great.
But the knockback on the sentry makes it look like they're dancing, so they made a little video of it. So
Oh yeah,
cool.
that was great.
And this was made with Gary's mod using Left 4 Dead 2.
Oh, shit. Oh. Nicky. Nicholas.
That's really
Yeah.
creepy looking.
I'm hungry. Steak dinner.
Yeah, I will deep fry you
I
an
am
entire
horrified.
goddamn
This is
cow.
the 21st century.
I'm just playing with you, man. I can't believe you fell for that.
I could go for a barbecue
Coach,
bacon burger,
no.
a large order of fries,
No.
orange soda with no ice, and a piece of hot apple pie.
No!
Get your ass in the...
Some of these faces I kind of want on a shirt. Like I want a gift of some of these reaction shots.
Mister,
And use it as a.
I don't
as a
think I
profile.
like your attitude.
Kiss my ass. Coach, you do that again, and I will.
Oh, what? What?
Happy, happy, joy, joy, happy, happy, joy, joy, happy, happy, joy, joy, happy, joy, happy, joy, joy, joy.
It's from Ren and Stimpy.
Yeah.
It reminds me of Thomas. Clutch Gargan.
Good thing I'm in this.
That was actually. That was probably.
I'll tell you, Tommy.
That better have been an accident. Don't make me get
This is the
sweet
shit you
Lincoln's
watch
mother.
when you're like just high as fuck. You need to show this to your friends. When you go,
Oh, hell.
when you go to the wedding in
Man, this is
Colorado
about to
in
get all
July.
Baghdad and shit.
Tits. Hey, that's not cool. Seriously.
Wow.
What did we just
So they-
watch?
They only used.
Nick,
Yes.
I'm hungry.
I don't care.
Excuse me?
Nobody cares.
I ever tell you about the time
Not
Keith tried
again.
to be
To make a story because it's just the shit that the characters would say. Yeah. So they, I'm hungry. No one cares. They get in a fight. They're saying stuff. So it was really wacky and really fucking weird. But I dug the shit out of it because they used stuff from the game.
That was just. I don't know what that was.
Sky
funny.
and Kyra, look up Who's Cooking Tonight. It's the Raikujo channel. I don't have a link for it because I found this months ago.
Wow.
And it was what made me want to look up other shit to do the show, this kind of show today. So, we can't finish up a Machinima podcast without referencing Red vs. Blue.
Right.
Which is the greatest Machinima of all time. Will, have you ever seen an episode of Red vs. Blue ever?
No.
Fuck yourself.
Damn, man.
That's strong.
Like
real strong reaction.
Like I haven't seen all of it, but still, I've seen some of it. What I've seen is gold.
Yeah.
It's like a Halo.
So they used Halo multiplayer.
It's like a Halo.
It's like
They used Halo
Halo
multiplayer
thing.
to create little short comedic clips, and then they turned those comedic clips into a story. So by the time you get to season 3, it's still funny, but it's not about like making fun of Halo and shit anymore. It's they have their own characters, they have their own story arc, and it's a lot more in depth. Then somewhere around season 8, 9, 10, they started mixing the Machinima, the using the in-game Halo stuff with actual CG fight scenes and stuff.
That was when they got
Monty Oom,
the
R.I.P.
late Monty Oom.
R.I.P.
But thank you, Sky and Kyra. You found the link to Who's Cooking Tonight. The last thing that we do on the podcast before we shut down is called the Incredibles Fan Can.
We go to the can.
About
Now-
to go to the can. So yeah.
I was gonna say, just in case anybody didn't know, and are in Texas, PAX South tickets go on sale.
Oh yeah, be prepared. Cal's heard a rumor that PAX South tickets go on sale like tomorrow.
It's not a rumor; it's on their front page.
Is it?
Yep.
Oh, well, there you go. If you guys want to see us, we'll be at PAX South, a few of us at least.
It'll be next year, probably January.
Yeah, like next January. But come.
But it's fun
coming out with us.
So yeah.
You can shoot some stuff with us. Be part of a video.
Yeah.
Okay, so the Fan Can. People ask us random questions. We draw from it, and we answer one at the end of each episode. If you want to be part of the Fan Can, ask us anything by tweeting to us at Angry Cuddles using the hashtag FanCan. Today's question is... I'm glad Joseph is gone. When does Steven leave?
Oh.
Joseph was our outgoing webcomic artist. He finished up like a week and a half ago. And we have Haley and Lauren now, Halo, do our webcomics Tuesday and Thursday. So when does Steven leave? Calvin? You can go first. When does Steven leave?
When he has a heart attack of overstress on Angry Cuddles.
Yeah. Will?
Steven leaves when he inevitably becomes Stephanie. When is
Oh
that?
yeah, we're half a tick from that.
Yeah, we're real close.
Yeah,
and
that's not far.
When Stephanie arrives, then
when Stephanie takes over,
Steven will be gone.
Then
right?
yeah. Steven is dead, my friend. You can call me Stephanie.
That's horrifying.
What about you, Chuck? When does Steven leave?
Steven leaves when
When I goddamn say he does.
Steven leaves when he and I have a Highlander-like battle for the position of host. And then when I inevitably defeat him, like the Kurgan defeats Ramirez, I will take over this podcast and I will rule over it with an iron fist. And I will relegate Steven to the position of producer so that we don't have to sit here and constantly watch the second monitor.
So Sky and Kyra says he leaves when he eventually becomes a Smurf from all the blue dye, which
Blue
is
Manger.
good as well. So that's the second time that you mentioned that, Chuck.
Yeah, are you taking over?
He's mentioned it a few times, and here's the thing is I produced that one episode we did about Pokemon where I wasn't on it, but I was here, and it went really well. It was a really seamless way, and I'd really like to have a producer, but I really love hosting the show that I came up with and started, but Chuck has mentioned a few times, like, he wants to take over the show, and I feel like I'm going to die, like, in the next few weeks.
Yeah. I told you, Highlander-like fight.
You can start your own podcast. You're welcome to.
But it's just going to be me talking to myself.
Well.
Hey, you wrangle up some fuckers. That's what I did.
I'm one of the fuckers.
Yeah, I wrangled you good. Actually, the only person in the history of the podcast that I didn't wrangle is Will. Everybody else, I was like, hey, well, you were the one that told me to do the podcast. You said, hey, get off your ass and do the podcast. I'm like, okay. So I got you guys all here. But everyone else I asked to be here, except Will specifically, came up to me and was like, hey, man, I want to do this.
Oh.
And I was like, you got it, dog.
It's true.
Guys,
I like talking.
Chat room. Caldane and Sky and Kyra have already volunteered for my podcast.
See, there you go.
There you go. Now figure it out.
Just call it the Max Controller Flailing Podcast.
Oh, it's pretty simple, Chuck. Just do it.
Yeah.
Be like Nike.
Oh, God.
He's just...
Sky and Kyra also suggested I start up my YouTube channel finally and start saving my highlights on there.
Yeah,
I haven't done that.
Any highlights that you tell me about, I put up on our tube.
What a push
tube of you.
Chris says. Well,
I have an unused logo. You have an unused dick joke is what it is.
It's a pretty used dick joke.
Guys, can we play?
It's just a pretty used dick.
I can play tomorrow. How's your Tuesday?
It's good.
Your Tuesday's good. Is it open?
Except for night.
Oh, you do the
Pogues.
Wednesday. When do you not do karaoke?
Wednesday nights.
Wednesday night.
Friday nights.
Chuck.
Wednesday night.
Chuck on Wednesday night. ESO.
Wednesday night.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now let's say
I'll,
9 o'clock hard start. Like making this plan right now.
Right.
We'll stream this shit. I'll stream this shit. And you can
I'll
show
stream it.
both streams at the same time and get like a weird camera 1, camera 2 thing going on.
I'll just watch sadly.
Someone make like the you should make like the Triforce of penises where it's like Caldane's dick, Chuck's dick, and Sky and Kyra's dick. Like,
I'm
red,
the penis
blue,
of power.
and-
I'm the penis of power. Calvin is the penis of wisdom. And
Caldane, not Calvin.
Oh, Caldane.
I was thinking about your podcast with Caldane and Sky and Kyra.
Yeah,
Dick Force.
Calvin would be the dick of wisdom.
Dick of wisdom.
I find that highly unlikely.
Calvin's is the dick of courage. I can tell you.
Yeah.
I can tell you that right. That is a courageous fucking chud.
He has
Bominator. Excellent job for subscribing to us in the middle of dick jokes.
Thank you for following. These dick jokes are for you.
They are.
I love that. That was great.
These dick jokes.
I don't know how to respond.
These dick jokes will go all night long, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my god, you guys are fantastic.
I'm horrified of now having the couch this way with the windows because we never know who could be like
leering.
Oh, well, that's why,
dude. That's why we can see
it.
the monitor from there.
Although there's a reflection.
Shut the blinds.
Dude, there's a thing where like people can see in, we can't exactly see out.
Yeah,
or you could just
glare.
you could shut them.
You know, that's
a thing.
That's a fear of mine.
Yeah,
is opening a window and there being a person just standing there. So
I don't know why that like cracked me up.
But no, when I was in college and I was at home over the summer, I was sharing a bedroom with one of my brothers.
Yeah,
our family's adopted brother. Long story. Anyway, he would go out and like party and shit. He'd get home real late, and my mom would lock him out. Just like, hey, you're going to go do what you're going to do, but if you don't get home in time, you're locked out. Mm-hmm. And so he'd typically go sleep in the gazebo by the pool or whatever.
Oh, damn.
But this night...
I know who this is, too.
He decides to climb up onto the roof, onto the second floor, and I'm asleep. And he starts tapping on the window so that I could get up and let him in. But it's because again, that fear, it scares the shit out of me, and I'm half asleep. I don't know what the fuck's going on, and so it's like someone at the window. I'm on the second floor. What the fuck? And so I grabbed this big ass fucking like katana that I had, just this it's not like a usable sword. It's like a replica katana, you know. This is what I had, and so I pulled it up next to me, and I was like, if he comes into that window, I'm gonna fucking run him. Whoever it is, I'm gonna run it because I was just paranoid and scared, and. The thing is that the window the screen had been broken out like that week. Yeah. So if he had wanted to, he actually could have just lifted up the window and came in. And if he did, I probably would have murdered him. But he decided that he didn't want to wake me up or whatever. So he went down to sleep in the gazebo. But the next morning when I realized it was him, it's like, oh my god, I'm so glad you didn't come through that window, dude. You had taken his sword. Like I was barely conscious and freaking out.
And it's the classic weapon of every nerd to grab a replica katana.
My replica katana back up right next to the bed.
It had the hilt of a lightsaber and then this giant ass katana.
Yeah. Fuck your replica like
hey, what's up, Dragonfly?
What's up, Dragonfly?
I got my real shit.
No, Will did not move the couch. Bree moved the couch.
Bree moved the couch. Will was on the couch actually.
You didn't help her move. This
it.
Thing's probably heavy.
No, dude. We got back from shopping or whatever we were doing today.
This is gonna be like you got drunk again, didn't you?
No,
and I would love to help you.
And we wanted to relax all day.
Yeah.
So I went in to the office and I was playing video games, and then I heard like a slide of something, and I was like, "What are you doing?" She was like, "Nothing." I was like, "When you don't relax, I can't relax." She's like, "You're fine. Just keep playing video games." I was like, "Whatever." So
that's the voice you use when you voice Bree?
From another room.
Oh, that's
up close. It's like, "Hello, how are you?" I'm like, "Oh."
Did you just turn into Ted Levine? Are you Buffalo Bill now?
I was thinking of Buffalo Bill.
Yeah, this guy.
Yeah. Dude, would you fuck me? Would you fuck me? What a horrible character. How scary. I'd fuck me hard.
Goes, I like how he had to explain it. Like, for even a second, we might have thought he had a real... Just to be clear, it is... it's sharp as shit, though. We'd stand in the backyard and we'd throw limes at each other and slice through like Fruit Ninja.
You're not helping the nerd case. We stood in the back and killed lemons.
Did you copyright Fruit Ninja from the beginning?
Actually, I didn't think about that. But
created
that's
Fruit
what we
Ninja.
did.
Nice.
Guys, thanks for hanging out with us. Don't forget to tweet at us, follow us on our social media up top, and go check out our webcomic at the bottom of the screen. My name is Steven.
What?
My name is Steven.
Hi, Steven.
Hi, Steven.
My name is...
What?
Your name is...
Who? What?
Cal's name is...
Which Slim Shady?
That was the weakest fucking shit
That was.
we've
That was
all
so
ever
bad.
done. That was absolutely.
I was on point. My shit is fire, yo.
Guys, there's where you can go find our podcast members and all the other shit that they do. It's really awesome. Chuck, who didn't say bye, is Byronic Commando on Twitch and on Twitter. Will Roth, who did not say bye, is also on MoonlightNative.com and at Will Roth Music on Twitter. Shark is not here, but she's at HedgyHates.com. It's her webcomic. And Cal, who also did not say goodbye, is CorporateCal on Twitch and Corporate Hobbs on Twitter, which throws me way the fuck off when I try to tag you and shit.
Can't have Calvin without Hobbs, dude.
My God.
God damn it.
Bobinator, weapon. That's good.